Well, I don't really want to make this video. I have no idea if I'm going to post this, but here we are. It is, like 1:30 a.m. and I've been up late kind of spiraling. A little bit of backstory. I'm on this pursuit of great dream to be an artist, and I have no idea what I'm doing. It's pretty apparent. And I'm just trying to learn. And I think I'm making this video, or making these videos, so that I can show not just the good parts, not the wins, but the worst parts of it. And so today I was hanging out with good friends, and I've made good friends in the music industry. But I was around this kind of big time A&R, and not that I was any point of attention or whatever, because the simple truth is I'm not good enough yet, and that's fine. Like, I get it. It's just hard, you know. But especially when you're around people that are successful, right? Whatever that looks like. It just kind of puts into perspective where you are. And it just made me want to. It's funny because the A&R wasn't even in a genre that I like. Like, I don't even like the genre they are specialized in. And so I was like, well, why do I even care? You know, but I hate that we measure success by numbers, you know, and so, but yeah, I was just spiraling mentally. Like, I'm not good enough. Like, why am I doing this? You know, I think it's a very real thought. I wish I didn't feel like I had to be a certain level in order to be respected, you know. And I think I'm trying to figure out a lot of what I want to do, you know. I made a song today. I tried really hard. I tried to be honest. I tried to be creative and be a style that I enjoyed, I liked, and I think I hit those things. And the song can still not be good enough, and I think that's okay. But mentally, I just am like, I need to sleep, because no matter what I do, I am at least tonight. No matter what I do, I'm just sabotaging myself, and so it's. I remember talking to a guy that I don't know if I'd go as far to say as I mentor him, but I give him advice sometimes, and he's on the pursuit of a dream, and he's like, man, I just wish I didn't have to suck. I wish I wish I didn't have to be bad. And it made me laugh because I was like, I feel that so hard. And you know what I told him? I told him, welcome to the pursuit of anything great. It's going to be hard. You're going to suck. You're going to embarrass yourself. And I think it's all necessary to go through, because I think it kills your pride, your ego. You can tell I'm tired. And I guess I haven't been farther than this point, but it could also be a foundation for your ego, that when you get to the point, whatever, of success, it could boost your ego, because you're like, oh, I made it, like, I'm this guy. And I think that's the hard thing with making art a career. Like, you're doing it for the money, you're doing it for the numbers, because the numbers, that's a digital currency of some sort. You know, no A&R really cares, or publisher, or label doesn't care unless you already have the numbers. That's just the realistic thing of the music industry. They're all numbers based. They're out to make money, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I just think art can get lost in the business side of it, and I'm guilty of that too. I think I'm a little bit embarrassed because I haven't been trying as hard as I know I can be, and I think a lot of it is just fear of like I fail so much. Why would I get my hopes up for something even more just to fail again? But I think the part of growing is you're failing better. You know, you're trying harder, you're doing better. Even if you still fail, it's not you're not failing the same way. And so yeah, but I watched a clip. I'm sorry for yawning. I watched a clip on YouTube Shorts. It was like Young Sheldon or whatever. He's like, I messed it up. Like, I feel like a failure or something. He's like, if you, or he made a mistake in the past or whatever, and the dad's like, well, if you don't look back and see yourself as being dumber than you are now, then you ain't learning anything. I was like, dang. So progress, just making progress, and so don't be comparing yourself to everybody else. That sucks, and that's what's killing me right now. It's the comparison game, but so many people tell me I just can't do it. So many people do, and I don't know why, but something in me tells me I can. I can't explain it. I literally can't. It's beyond me. So yeah. Say all this to say, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to get through this. I know that I probably just have to keep going and not quit. Just continue to learn. You can't know the good days without the bad ones, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be messy, and I want to show this part. That I don't want to show some highlight reel. Like I enjoy making higher production videos, but also I part of me thinks this is more valuable as just to show the raw realness. Like I'm not gonna post tonight. I'm gonna post in the morning. Hopefully, post again tomorrow. Just because I'm exhausted and I just mentally I sabotage myself. And I think when we allow ourselves to be human and don't beat ourselves up so much, that's when we start to actually find freedom from ourselves. There's a quote that I heard recently that me and some friends were talking about, and at least one friend, and he's like, if being hard on yourself worked, it would have worked by now. I was like, dang, yeah. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. Doesn't mean be lazy, but the more pressure we put on ourselves, the harder we make it, and we don't do as well. We don't. It's why sprinters in the Olympics they run faster, or any sprinter really, they run faster when they think about giving 80% power than 100%. And so, yeah, let go of the pressure. Yeah, so I'm excited to document this, and then in a year, like, create like the worst part montage, or like these are some low points, these are some high points, and just show everything. But yeah, I'm not perfect. I don't have it figured out. I know I want to do this, and I know that there's more opposition in this area than any part of my life, and some would argue that's, I mean, I don't know if I'd argue this, but there is a truth to, I believe there's a truth to what you're supposed to do will be the path of most opposition. And so I think this is it. Yeah. So, oh my goodness. I have to stop yawning. The yawns are getting longer, which they're more intense now. So I'm cooked. But yeah, yeah. To finish this out, I guess to be as raw as possible. I'd say my biggest insecurities are probably my voice, my songwriting, my mixing right now. I don't really know how to mix, and I can't afford to pay anybody to. And then social media. Nothing's polished. You can tell I have no idea what I'm doing. That's fine. It's fine to try and figure it out, but I don't want to be trying to figure it out and be messy. Like, to not be smart about it and strategic. So being intentional and spending a lot of time trying to figure it out, and I think I can do that. It's just, I think there's a truth to quantity and quality working together. I think I've just been like quantity, and I'm a little bit embarrassed about that. But yeah, we can pendulum swing, because I wasn't doing enough quantity. Now I'm doing too much in the quality shopping, so maybe pendulum swing back a little bit and like try and even it out. But the most important thing is just to do the thing, and so just don't quit. Just don't quit. And I think I needed this pep talk more than you needed to hear it. So we'll see. I'll watch this tomorrow. I'll see if I post it. But oh my gosh. Okay, that's it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I think I'm putting the song up here. So, yeah. Peace.